And we're
Down from the city. Down from the city. We live?
Yes.
Are we live? We live for real? Okay, everybody. I guess it's my turn.
it's your turn.
Assalamu alaikum, family. How we doing today?
Well, like
Walaikum salam, my sister. I am well by the grace of Allah. How are you?
I'm well with the same grace and mercy. How are you, Sister Trees?
I'm good, sugar booger. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. I got that same grace and mercy. I'm feeling real good today.
That's right.
Praise
That's
be
right.
to Allah. Let's open up in prayer, Sister Mariam.
Yes, ma'am. We're going to do this real sweet and simple. Please take a position that is comfortable for you for prayer. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. All praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Master of the Day of Judgment. You do we worship and your way do we seek. Guide us on the right path, the path of those upon whom that has bestowed favors, not the path of those upon whom their wrath is brought down, nor those who go astray. Amen.
I mean, thank you, Sister Mariam.
Well, thank you. So look, what's going on? What we doing today?
Hey,
I know
hey,
y'all see
hey,
me
hey.
already.
I
I'm
don't know what y'all
already.
doing, but I'm repping my bonnet, my
We
sunglasses.
are tiptoeing.
What kind of sneakers you got on while you over there talking about you tiptoeing?
Tiptoeing means what? How did you sneak off to go to the store? It ain't what y'all thought it meant. You little the minds all in the gutter. Get your mind to go. It's how you look when you about to go to the store, not the store. The store is different.
The store. Can we go to
So
the store?
tell them
Exactly.
how you was tiptoeing, Mary. I see you already got your creep on. Look.
Look, I done
Sister Tracy,
been.
Sister Nur Muhammad says, Assalamu alaikum,
Well,
sisters.
alaikum
Walaikum
salam.
salam,
Walaikum
Sister
salam.
Tracy. Princess
Look, I done
Harvey.
been already, and I'm just trying to make sure that ain't nobody else see me. I'm trying to check my phone to see if I got some messages. Somebody gonna say I got a picture of you because I saw you at the corner store. I just went to the gas station though. I went to go see a man about a dog.
Why you playing Pitbull?
Did that go over people's head? Did that go over people's head? Am I showing my age?
Yeah,
I
you
went to
all
go see
bad.
a man about a dog.
Well, Monique got the big bonnet gang. Bonnet
Listen,
gang.
listen, listen. I had to wake up and get on out and walk my children to the bus stop. So why not just not wash up, just put on my bonnet, my PJs, and my big fuzzy slippers and walk and embarrass and walk my babies to the bus stop looking like this. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Did
Mm.
where your husband?
See, what had happened was,
Come on, what had happened was.
girl,
Come
he be
on with
going
the
to
what?
work.
What happened
He be
was.
going to work in the morning. He be gone already before I walked him to school because school's only 2 blocks up. So, is it okay for
Anybody
me to
gonna
go
see you?
out? Is it
Ain't
okay
nobody
for me
gonna
to
see
go
you,
out
huh?
like this?
You thinking ain't nobody gonna see me? I'm out here with my big bonnet gang on. Ain't nobody gonna see me?
And my
Uh,
pajamas. Don't forget, y'all. I got
And
on
your
pajamas.
pajamas. Cut
Look,
it out.
I went to the corner store. It's cold outside, so I just grabbed my house coat real quick.
Right, real quick. And Princess Harvey
Real,
said, I'm cracking up already.
Child, they got me cracking up. They done broke all the rules and came outside and they put in their pajamas. She got her rollers on. She got a beanie with the puff on the top. Bless her heart. And watch somebody go walk up into you. Ain't you still a Muslim?
yeah, I got it on right now. Oh my
Man,
goodness.
I'm gonna explain my look. See the camouflage look with the green turban. That's letting y'all know I live in the hood. See they bougie over there where they live. I live straight in the hood, ghetto, Ghetto. So we always got to be war ready. I can't go out with no bonnet on. Look, they gonna jack me because I look soft. They was waiting for me to come get me. I even got my combat boots on while you playing. I always got to be ready and strapped up.
Well,
This is
see,
how
that's
we live in the hood.
but see, you out there in Compton. I would suggest that you
Yep.
always wear some boots.
Right.
Stay
Because
strapped
you in Compton,
ready.
you never know when you're going to have to get down.
And see, I'm in Detroit, so I can ride, I can slide, I can ride and slide. I'm good.
No,
They don't
Detroit,
care.
Detroit is gangster too. One of the record capital murders. Every
Mecca.
We ain't supposed to be. So now let's explain. How would you actually if somebody approached you and saw you? How would you explain this look that you got on, Monique? I like to know.
First of all, I have no answer for that because I didn't anticipate going outside and nobody seeing me like this. However, I'm gonna pass on this one. I'm gonna let Mary go first.
You can't
Mary,
slide.
Mary, you
can't
ran in the
slide.
sister
Don't
Fatima,
slide.
she
Don't
Did she
slide.
pass the
how
mic
you
back to me?
explain that look?
Straight sliding off. Look,
She passed the mic back to me after I passed it to her.
How you explain that look, Sister Mary? Sister Fatima walk up to you and be like, "Assalamu alaikum." How you explain that look, Sister Mary?
okay, hold on. At my sister house talk show, walaikum salam, ma'am. How
Oh,
you
there
doing?
she Assalamu alaikum.
Now
There
explain
she
to my
go, at
sister why you
sister's
out here
house
looking
talk
like
show.
you creeping.
Okay, so this is what happened. So I got up this morning, and you know, little Mary, she likes to eat. She got to have her some toast and orange juice because you know she's 6 going on 60, and I just didn't have it. And you know, I didn't feel like, you know, grabbing my coat, and I got to get in the car, and I got to drive 12 minutes to the corner to, you know, to the market to get some food. So I just, you know, popped this on real quick and hit the gas station. It's right there on the corner. Like I can walk to the gas and right there, just gonna give me a loaf of bread and some orange juice and bring it on back. Ain't nobody gonna see me over here.
Oh my God.
And I did that at like 7:40, just before school started. You see me?
Yes, ma'am. Got your glasses on too. You setting
I
it up.
had to, because you know it's bright out here. You know the sun's shining all the time.
I'm sorry, but I love Mary's glasses and hat and her robe.
Hey, but look though, you know what these glasses is?
Well, at least she repping some.
There you go. What you
There you go. See,
like
I had
one.
to represent that. See, I
Look,
did.
she got MGT something on because she don't look like one.
No, I don't. That's all right though.
Your turn, Granny. If somebody approach you out in the streets.
Yeah, because you don't look like no Muslim.
She frozen. Is she frozen?
It looked like she frozen.
We know. Look, let's get to the understanding of. I look like I'm ready to set it off.
Granny, you having some technical difficulties, boo.
I am. Okay, well, just keep going without me. I'll be back.
No, you here. We go ahead now.
Yeah, we hear you.
Y'all can see me.
Come on, give us that definition.
Okay,
what we doing wrong?
Well, the whole thing I'm looking at, first of all, we know good and well that America, all the black folk in America, had a conversation about our bonnets.
What's her name? Monique.
Monique told y'all.
Monique broke it down for you, Monique.
What she say?
She broke it down. What she tell you?
Babies, we don't go outside in our bonnets. That's for in the house. Mm-hmm. We ain't supposed to be out in the store in no bonnet. Y'all, come on.
She said it so nice and sweet, didn't she?
That keep that for the house. Then you know another thing too. We gotta realize too, the way you looking at out in the house. That's how we portray ourselves outside. Then we come back home and our husband see us in that same bonnet. No, ma'am. So we can't be tiptoeing in our bonnet. Second of all, we're gonna look at Mary. Mary look like she about to go. Police gonna pull her over and just throw her in the back of the car. They ain't even gonna have a conversation with her.
You guilty. You just guilty.
You already guilty.
I'm guilty because I said I went to go get the bread and orange juice. I didn't say I paid for it.
Bless her heart. She just playing Black G. She just playing.
I'm just playing, y'all.
Then she got a robe on, so that means we don't know if you even got some clothes on up under the robe, sister. Bless your heart.
Right. Come on, teach on that. Teach on that, because we'll put a robe on and just have on some underclothes.
See,
how far have we fallen?
How far have we fallen?
You know,
I mean, you know, I have seen some sisters like at the door and I had to be like, oh, turn my head.
Yeah.
You know, because they waiting on their baby to come from the bus stop, you know, and to come and cross the street, and I've had to turn my head like, God, like, and that was before I even knew really about modesty. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
All praises due to Allah. Sister Donna Muhammad says, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, Queen. How are you?
Sister Donna, thank you for joining us. I know we crazy, ain't we, Donna?
Yes, bless their heart.
Is that Donna. Maya or Mia X?
Sister Maya, Assalamu alaikum, Queen.
Queen.
We just basically showing how you're not supposed to go outside today.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And even though you're in a hurry and you're running out to the store, it could be something simple. Even to we have to even catch ourselves going to the post box if you got an outside post box. So we have to monitor our modesty, and the sisters are just showing you what you should not look like. So don't be thinking that this is how they look when they need, because they don't. They super on point. But this is how they show. We're showing the different versions of what you should and you should not look like.
Yes, ma'am. Can I tap in, Granny?
Please tap.
It's also important to take a little time and get prepared and dress properly before you leave, no matter what the situation is, because heaven forbid if something happens to you, you get into an accident, or they got to call an ambulance and put you in there, or they got to take, rip a shirt open to get draw blood real quick. You just never know. And me not dressed properly, that just won't work out so well. So it's not just all about the looks, ladies and gentlemen. It's about the protection. Muhammad Oliver says, "Tell sis I need a good getaway driver."
She looked like it too, don't she? Bless her heart. That's the empty y'all out here looking crazy in these streets. But well, see how the brother automatically, when he came up and said, "You look like a getaway driver." So imagine what other people are looking at when they see you out here looking like that too. That's the first thing they're gonna think of, is think wrong about you. Our whole mission is first impression is what? A lasting impression.
Right. But guess what? Guess what though? What if somebody from the mosque actually had to come to that gas station and recognize me? See? Not just because I got on these glasses that clearly say MGT GCC, but somebody might actually just really have been able to recognize my person.
Mm-hmm.
How do I deal with that?
Exactly.
What do you do when you are clearly identifiable to someone that you are really trying not to be identified by?
Right. And look, we could be looking like a fraud. You know what I mean? And out in the public, on social media, we live in the life. We cover girls. But then when you see us on a weekend going to the gas station, we got on a bathrobe and sunglasses and a bonnet. Did you hear the words
she said?
Or the beanie hat.
What she said, I'm trying to be unidentifiable.
Yeah.
Which is not safe.
And that's what celebrities do. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not a star.
No, man, we got time for you. But we have to always be identifiable. Why? Yes. Because that is our saving grace. You know what? If somebody don't know who you are, I know me. One time I had my headpiece on, and I was, my car did some things it shouldn't have did. Bless my husband's heart, but he fixed it. We didn't go there. But the first thing, I had people pulling over left and right. Somebody says, "You need help. Sis, you need help. You need help." Now, if I look like the average person, I'm unidentifiable. You think I got some of that kind of help? Y'all go on with me. I got to answer though from the maintainer.
Okay, and I also want to show y'all, see my pajamas. This is what I got on, y'all. And I got a chair right here so I can actually stand on it, because I want y'all to see my shoes, my socks and shoes. Now, this time I'm going to the bus stop, y'all, with some Crocs on. This is that's not what we should be doing. Yes, these are pajamas. I got on wool socks and some Crocs with a bonnet and some sunglasses, and I'm walking my babies to the bus stop. I'm in violation in every area. Not even just not saying because I'm an MGT. I don't have to be an MGT. I'm just talking about just being a cover girl, period. Because it's millions of cover girls on the earth, but they not all under the umbrella of an MGT. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So all praises due to Allah. So we got, who else? We got any more comments, Mary?
I just see Muhammad Oliver said, "Assalamu alaikum, my sister." And so what I also logged on to YouTube so that I can see all the comments over there. But I'm gonna hit my page to go live, and after I change myself back and put myself together, I can't stay here.
Yes, ma'am.
Too many people gonna recognize me on Facebook.
Now, I'm gonna read this
at my sister's
right
house. She said, "I was standing at a bus stop in Chicago at 7 a.m. and Minister Farrakhan drove by and saw me." See, you never know.
Look at that.
I wonder if you that sister that he was talking about, because he made a comment about a sister that he saw at the bus stop one day, and how he said he saw her and she was in her garment, and he was so happy that he had saw her, and that was actually one of the video clips. But when I went to go get it, I couldn't get it. She said, "Yes, ma'am, that was you." Okay, praise be to Allah. See?
Oh, that was her.
That was her.
Due to a
Look
loss.
at that. Look
I'm
at
glad
that.
you was covered
Look at that.
properly.
Look at that.
Yep. He said he was so happy that he
Yeah.
saw like, because she was at a bus stop
Mhm.
trying to get wherever she was going, and he saw that, and he was just so happy that he saw a.
Okay, she's frozen. Sister Fatima, that is a beautiful and humbling experience. Muhammad
He
says
pulled over. He pulled over and said a prayer. That's exactly what he said.
Mary's back. Okay.
He said it's not about being a MGT. It's about being a decent. Come on, brother, a decent woman.
Exactly. And that's what I was just pointing out. You don't have to be in Elijah's class to be a covered girl. I mean, it's best, but the reality is everybody's not going to do that.
Because if we can change the mindsets of the women and show them how the protection of covering and the protection of your hair cover, your body cover, and covering your mind, covering your mental, and changing your mind to a better understanding. Imagine how the Black woman will present herself. Because I've seen some women that, oh my goodness, going to pick up my children from school, and I got short. I got excuse my language. I have undergarments that were bigger than some of them shorts they had on. And I was like, did you literally come outside? How do you expect the teacher to interact with you, or even give your child the respect your child deserves when you came outside looking like that?
And you know what, sis? It's not even a laughing matter. Like, this is so serious. You know what I mean? Like, we really are at war, and that's why we need to be modest, because modesty is a declaration of war for the Black woman to get her independence back, because we've been paraded around like we a piece of meat.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to get back to the basics. Like, when we were at one point, we didn't used to dress like this. Like, something happened to us. Of course, everybody know, but I'm just saying something happened to us, and we got to get back to the basics. Sister Shaniqua Muhammad says, I'm on. Okay, Mary. Look at that cover girl.
That's the Mary. That's the Mary that
Mary, that's fly right there. That's fly. Okay, I'm gonna stop my comment. I'm gonna come back to my comment. Mary, can you please teach on what type of crown you're wearing? It looks like you're wearing two crowns at the same time. Oh, my sister said three crowns. Okay, break it down.
Okay, so I have on a tam, which is just flattened, and then I have on a stretch jersey scarf, which matches my top, and my tam matches my cardigan, and this is just a nice fly dog.
Oh, I love that. That whole.
I thought about Alicia Keys when I saw it. We're like, yes, I keep falling.
Send me a picture. Take some selfies when we end the live, and send that to me, okay?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yes. But what I was going to say, you look beautiful, Mary. But what I was going to say was, I wanted to point out Sister Fatima. I wanted to recognize her and give her her flowers, because on her talk show, she's so into modesty. Like, she wants us repping our holy headpieces. Like, when you come on her platform, you're gonna look like one of Elijah's girls, one of Elijah's little girl. And I found that so attractive. You know what I mean? Because it's like, anybody that's on her show that's an MGT, what they gonna be like? No, I'm not gonna put on my headpiece. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to recognize her for that, for being an outstanding covered girl.
Yes. We thank you, Queen.
Yes.
Bless you.
Mary, they said you wearing that hat, Queen.
You wearing that hat, Mary.
Now, too.
See, now, man, if your car break down, somebody come save you. See, now, you know that used to always be the thing that scared me too. My mom used to, you know how back when your parents would say, don't be leaving out the house and you not dressed. What if something happened and you got on dirty clothes?
Exactly.
Well, you know, my grandmama used to say you always need to make sure that you had some clean undies.
Yeah, that part. So, but it goes back to now we're grown up. So now you should have everything, you know, our whole maintaining of our mindset is proper. But if your mind is right, I can't see us going outside the way we used to. Once you change your mind, you change your thought process, and you came into a better understanding, I can't see us going outside the way we used to in our bonnets and our, you know, and that's what we have to, our whole mission of this our whole little group is to get us to fall back in love with our modesty. Fall back in love with our covering. Fall back in love with ourselves. Because once you love yourself, you're not going to allow yourself to be seen any kind of way but proper.
Trees, that's right.
So we'll be okay. There it goes. We just all popped back on. We seem to
There
be
she
having
go.
some
There she
technical
go.
difficulties. Please bear with us for just a moment.
So, can we discuss, please? And even in the comments, just be respectful in the comments. But what do you have to say about the photo of Ciara and her husband?
Ooh.
Granny, you go first.
I don't think you
And
want
we
me to
want to
go.
hear from the audience too. Y'all could type in the audience. What do y'all think about Ciara's photo and her husband? If you haven't seen it, then go look at it real quick. Go ahead, Granny.
I'm gonna say this. I looked at her husband first before I looked at her, and I realized that when you saw a husband, the husband, when she was dressed properly in different photos, he had a smile on his face. And then when you saw her in the outfit to where she was showing all her God Bless America, he looked disturbed. You know what I'm saying? He looked disturbed. So when the husband looked disturbed, what was on his mind in that thought? Because now, I already know I'm sharing you with the world because you twerking every video and you always got your back, your rumps just shaking everywhere around on every Instagram and TikTok and Twitters and everything else. But now I have to honestly show them what I see in the bedroom.
Come on,
so
brother.
That was the part that got me. I don't know if I don't want to go extra with it, but that was what the first thing I thought of was her husband.
Right. Brother Mutaka, the nation can rise no higher than this woman. That's right. You speak that truth. I'm sorry, Granny. Go ahead.
Continue. So what did you tell me what you felt about it, sis?
Mary, you go. I'm gonna go last. Mary, you go ahead.
Well, she's looking for an audience, and obviously she found one. That's the first thing that I got out of it. The second thing that I got out of it is we are really holding her to a higher standard, but we have to understand that she don't even really know what her own standard is. Because see, when she first came out, she was with the daddy of all times that was talking about popping butts and carrying on, Petey, what was his name? Petey
Pablo.
Right. So that, I mean, to me, like she knew what that situation was. So she didn't know what the standard was even for herself at that time. And she continued to carry that on because there's no one there that has a model for her. However, when you see her at other times and she is dressed modest, you just got to ask yourself sometime, why? But then that standard is the same standard as you see even for us, for MGT. Like we just tiptoe. She didn't tiptoe. She was just out there. That wasn't no tiptoe. She just broadcast and that was a whole audience. And I don't know if that was a present video. Maybe she got the self-esteem issue to the point to where she felt like she had to show that. Like, I just had a baby. I just had 2 babies. I got this husband. Whatever, like sometimes after children, you go through postpartum depression, you go through low self-esteem because your body don't snap back the way it's supposed to. I don't know, but somewhere down the line, she seemed to have not had a particular process. That's not something that you wear in public.
Yes.
Thank you, sis. Well, I feel
that's just me.
Yes, ma'am. When I first saw the photo, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I just looked at it like yesterday. I wasn't even pressed to look at it, but I went on there and I looked at it, and I was hurt. I was hurt, y'all. I was so hurt because I'm like, look at us.
Yeah.
We are so beautiful, and we think that we have to do this. Like she thinks, I don't know what she thinks, but in my mind, I'm thinking she has to do this. And if she don't think that, then that means she's enjoying that type of attention. But as a Black woman standing next to your husband, which is a Black man, let's give her credit for that at least, and you comfortable enough to show your stuff to the world. It's different if it's still degrading, but it's different if she was by herself. But she was standing next to her maintainer. You know what I'm saying? And I made a comment on Instagram, and I saw the photo. It was like 1 million comments, but I made my comment, and I said, this hurts me. And I said that she, either doesn't recognize or don't know or don't care the fact that she's disrespecting herself and she's disrespecting that black man. Because all them comments that was on Instagram, all these men was drooling over her. You think her husband don't see them comments? You know what I mean? Like, it don't matter if they have access to her or not. You're giving yourself access. Like, we're showing our private parts in front of our husbands now.
Right.
You know, for that dollar. Because I'm gonna tell you, her audience is so wide. If Sierra wanted to be a full-fledged cover girl, she could change the whole world.
Her and Beyonce change the world.
Her and Beyonce. That's
they could.
Yeah.
But the sad part about it is to be relevant. We fight to be seen, and we fight to be relevant. You know, and the sad part about how this world has is the competition that we have with Becky. Becky is that's how she moves all day long. Period. She's not used to clothes. She wasn't in clothes in the cave, so she's not used to clothes.
Right.
But for us, when they go to these award shows, which honestly I don't watch them. I feel they shouldn't even go to them. They should all boycott them. Praise yourself. But the part that's disturbing to me is you're representing for all of us.
Yeah.
And the sad part about it is when one black woman does something, they always want to group us all together.
Right.
And that's how you look, sis. You look like for a woman with all the money and means you have, and you claim you prayed this fantastic prayer to get this man, which I trust me, some of y'all don't pray the Sierra prayer because the prayer gonna have you out here naked. But the prayer that she claimed, I prayed this special prayer and I got the man. But the prayer you prayed was that God's answer to you? Did he tell you to come out, you know, in a outfit that grown woman? I don't think I even own nothing like that to even have in a house by myself.
Girl, that's what I was saying. I was just like, what? It was like really, really bedroom attire. And I'm sorry, Green, not to cut you off, but it just hurt me so bad to the point where, like, because we're comfortable with this. We don't have no sense of shyness at all, not even a little bit no more. So now not only have we become carbon copies of the, you know who I'm talking about, the open enemy, we enjoying it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And we're praising it, and we're giving it what the minister said, Facebook is a cesspool. He says the most dirtiest place on the earth. He said on earth. Right. So, but it's because our need and our necessity to want to be seen. And that's the part that we have. We're like the sister said, well, my self-esteem. Well, your esteem is what you feel about yourself. That's why it's called self-esteem. Y'all heard Cat Williams. I can't repeat it on here, but y'all heard what Cat Williams said. It's the esteem of yourself. So her self-esteem has to be low to where she feels that she has to now parade herself. I was like gonna say that's, you know, because I'm just saying personally, I know when we all have mental little breakdowns, we live in America, we fight with these things every day, and a lot of us, that's the first thing we do when we lose our mind. Our skirts get shorter, our pants get tighter,
and that's true, and that's true. But here's something else. I want to address one of the comments that's in here. It says, if it hasn't popped up yet, but I'm on here live. Brother Mutaka said, I can't stand bonnets in public. Yeah, we talked about that. I don't know if you saw, sister, she had on her bonnet, and you know, but we all just kind of came out of character. We did that in the very beginning. And how Sister Monique, not Sister Monique Muhammad, but Sister Monique, the actor, the comedian, told us about wearing our bonnets in public. But as MGT, we know that that's not attire that we should wear. Yes. And me personally, this is what I really want to kind of say. I mean, I've had my own personal self-afflictions. So when I saw her, you know, it was very distasteful. But who am I? You know, who am I to look at her with a gleam in my eye and be so self-righteous, or, you know, to judge her because that's what she chose to put on. And she's by her maintainer. If her maintainer didn't have no type of control over her to tell her not to wear that in public, then who the hell is he? I mean, not to just be so passionate about it, but you got to understand they living with the devil.
Yes.
They understanding for everything is about the devil. Their world is controlled and circled with the devil. They eat the devil.
Yes.
Why she has no shyness is because of the things that she put into her mouth.
That part.
Come on.
So, and it goes back when we are taught and trained how to take in the right food, and right food is not just about the things that you put in your mouth.
Come
It's
on.
what you put up here in your head. Common
Come on.
sense should have told that woman not to come outside like that.
Right.
But common sense ain't common no more. But
Not
teach
at
that,
all.
like I said, who am I to judge her? Because I've had my own personal afflictions after coming into the nation and having on tank top with no bra, mini skirt, flip flops, downtown Detroit. Came across quite a few Muslims at the wrong time.
Yes,
and they'd
ma'am.
have already
Amen.
seen me in the mosque.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
to that point of me understanding, I got to get me.
Yes.
I got to look at the gleam, at the beam in my own eye, and I need to measure myself by my own yardstick because I don't have one for her.
No, ma'am.
You know, when she can come out in public, you make money. You got PR people. You got somebody that's in your wardrobe person. You got your husband. Hell, even your child would have told you,
You naked, mama.
Mommy, you naked. My baby, my little Mary, she'll come in, and if she see one of us, my top might be up on my hip. You might see a little skin on my back. You might see my husband, he might be bent over or something trying to fix something, and she'll come and she'll pull our t-shirts down.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about a 5-year-old. She come and pull our t-shirts down.
Crazy to alive.
You understand? Because see, in her mind, that's we showing too much. We doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if my shirt was long enough, my baby wouldn't have to pull my shirt down. Even in my house, she shows me what my modesty should be.
Mm.
If I'm not where I need to be.
Yes, ma'am.
All
praise to Allah.
You know, so I'm grateful that I've been able to come into the teachings and be able to say that I'm striving to be the best MGT version of me. I'm striving to be the follower that the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that he wanted me to be. But he also said that if you don't want to follow my teachings, if you don't want to follow me in the style of dress that I gave you, I don't want you as no follower.
That part.
Get
the
Most of us as MGT, we come outside uncovered. The only time we wear our head covered is when we walk inside the mosque.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, where did the teaching come from that said that's the only time you're supposed to be a covered Muslim?
Mm-hmm.
Which goes back to our own understanding and our mindset. And we like you said, we're not going to judge our sisters for that because everybody has their own mental things that they're struggling with and dealing with. And it comes a time in your life when you're ready to completely just accept yourself, accept your own and be yourself. And when you understand what yourself is, then you don't act in a certain way anymore. Brother said, I don't have an opinion for her outfit. My wife would never, because that's not her style. See, his wife accepts her own and she's being herself.
Right. And then he didn't even say, he said what she doing. She don't dress that way.
See.
Right.
But it goes back to what we talked about last week. You can't I can't defend what I can't control.
Mm-hmm.
And he couldn't protect her because he can't control her. You know, but that goes back to your own personal understanding of your. But hey, this is the world.
We don't know how though.
Huh?
I mean, do we know how though? Some brothers is out here they married, but they don't know how to be maintainers.
Well, it goes back to also to our level of submission, because we don't know if the man, like I said, the first thing I looked at was the man's look on his face, because his look on his face showed me a disapproval. So that means that he probably did say. What if he did say something? But we don't. Our level of submission has become so far away from understanding too, to where we're quick to tell you I could do what I want to do. I do what I want to do, and God gave me my own mind before we even sit back and go, you know what? Maybe He is telling me something that's life-saving for me and for Himself. Because we already seen the great slap they claim that happened around the world. But what if somebody would have came up and put their hand on her?
See that part.
Because these white folk have no problem trying to kiss you in your mouth when you're on the red carpet. So what about that?
See?
Now, can you control that? Well, no, because you came out in an accepting type of way to show that I'm free. I'm open. I'm a free for all.
And see,
do anybody remember the clip from Diana Ross when she was on stage with was it Lil Kim?
Mm-hmm.
And Lil Kim had on like half a top and had a whole breast hanging out, but she had a little pasty on, and Diana Ross came over there and just tapped the, like, it's there, what else you want somebody to do with, it's right there. And that was seeing the whole world. But they had a problem when Janet Jackson's shirt malfunctioned.
Right. That was the Justin Timberlake thing, wasn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. So
But
I mean,
this is why, like, I feel like Allah has made, because you were talking about, wearing your headpiece only when you go in the mosque, and and not wearing it outside the mosque. That's when if Islam is really real in your life, if you practicing what we've been taught. And I believe that's why modesty, the whole thing with modesty, has become now my life's passion. You know what I mean? It's all I think about. And now it's not even about me no more. Like if I post a photo of me, I'm telling you, like, look, this shirt is coming down to my knees. This is the type of head wrap that I have. Like it's never to show off. It's always a teachable moment. And because we're at war, Mary, like we have to go even harder because Sierra want to go out and play a stunt like this.
You know my God.
You know what I'm saying? Now we working overtime and Cover Me Cute and Cover Girls Rock and everything else to combat this foolishness that this enemy she's a puppet. She's a tool. And don't get me wrong, I'm not talking bad about Sierra. Like I love Sierra. She could dance her butt off, but she's the topic of the day. Am I correct? You know what I'm saying? And she did not have on any clothes at all. She was completely on.
What was she doing?
But then what she did have on, it was still see-through. So I'm like, you naked on top of being naked. I was so hurt by that.
Yeah.
I was hurt to see my sister
how do you sister say it starts as children with the white child. I asked my students to put her pants on after gym class. She told her mother wrote a formal complaint and took her out of my class. Don't be upset about it. Let her go. She can't be told, she can't be taught, if because you want to tell her to put her clothes on. Don't nobody want to see you walking around in your swimsuit, your panties, or whatever it is. Because I can only imagine a little white child being in gym class and she either got on some trunks or something, and it's probably not appropriate. It's definitely not appropriate if you're going to be around a bunch of other little boys. And then, when the little girls is being gang raped in the bathroom, and then they want to cry, well, this isn't what then the school trying to cover it up, and you got so many other things that's going on. And it's I can't quote the I can't quote the young lady that Minister Farrakhan spoke of during Savior's Day. But the world that we are in right now is just really a modern day
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Minister Farrakhan said during Savior's Day that the sister said God will have to answer for the United States or apologize to Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, we do know that at this current time, the location of that area, they say not even a blade of grass is grown. Not even a blade of grass. So we walking around here with people that's claiming letters of the alphabet, and they have more substantial political grasp hold on how I'm living my life when I could care less what you doing in your bedroom.
Yeah, part.
But you got control over politics.
Right.
How my child can go to the bathroom.
Right.
My little girl better not be in no bathroom with somebody that's talking about no, it's not happening. That's the reason why my children are at home.
Right.
You got transvestites and drag queens teaching reading time.
Stop it. No, real.
It's not funny. It's not funny. It's sad.
They got the gay ABC. Child, your poor baby.
I saw a sister at Walmart. She said this is clothes for a little boy, and everything is rainbow pink, happy, like unicorns. Just mixed. That's all for boy. Yeah, a unicorn. Come on.
Unicorns are little boy clothes.
Come on, that's for a boy.
But the sister explained, she said, the minister just told us Hollywood is controlled by Satan, and Satan designers and dress these celebrities. Child, don't they? And we allow them to dress us.
Yes, we do. Mary, I think we missed a couple comments. I seen a comment up there by Sister Shaniqua.
I read the last one.
read
She
that.
said her mother took from, and then I said, don't worry about her. So she said, I could care less. Minister Podcast. Hey, Minister Podcast. Thank you for chiming in with us today. And he says yes, and I'm assuming that you were saying yes to what I was saying, because I was saying about the letters of the alphabets having, political control, and then you came back and said yes, the gay BCs. Absolutely. Modern day Palestine. Absolutely.
Right.
And then at my sister's house talk show said the minister told us Hollywood is controlled by Satan. Yes. Satan is the designer that dressed these celebrities. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Go ahead, Mo. What you saying?
I was saying that I agree with Sister Shaniqua's comment. Like, I could care less. I would be thanking the Lord. Like, that's a blessing in disguise. If the child was pulled out the class, you don't want to put no clothes on.
That part.
And the gay BC's comment cracking me up, man. That is hilarious.
Yes. Them letters of the alphabet. I can't even say them right. I'm not even going to try. I just say the letters of the alphabet. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Next thing you know, they'll be shadow banning us. Oh, you said this.
It's the LGBTQ. I think that's how you say it.
And IDK. IDC. IDNC. INIDNC.
Wait, hold up. You stupid, but we gotta shout out the Ministers Podcast.
Yes.
I think they have the Sister Heck of a Mecca said they got like over 10,000 followers on their YouTube channel now.
And if you haven't watched about Dr. Khalid, please go watch it.
Oh, that was a phenomenal one.
Excellent job of representing our brother.
Absolutely. Yes. I got my alarm set on my phone.
At my sister's talk show, she's going on her second season. Am I correct?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes, I think she's getting ready on her second season now. Yes.
Sister Fatima, when are we going to be on your show? You're going to have to contact us.
Yo, we all talk about the other show.
Okay. I just did a Mary. Mary
did a Mary and cut it out. But
now out this week.
So we are at our 40 minute mark, and the sister gave us a alhamdulillah. We thank you too, Queen. Of how on our show has really gone today. It's a beautiful topic. We talked about tiptoeing in public, tiptoeing in Hollywood, and tiptoeing everywhere. And we even came back and dressed properly.
Let's get that straight.
Yeah, because I was straight thugging.
I put this on like
brother said he was scared.
I put this on in like 2 minutes. If I would have had to, I didn't have time to get dressed, so I just want to put that out.
No, but it shows that if you can put that on in 2 minutes, then you shouldn't walk out your house looking any kind of way.
Exactly.
There you go. I shouldn't be walking to the bus stop with my baby with my bonnet on.
That's part.
Right. That's
that
right.
part.
That's
that
right.
part.
Yeah.
And me, I had on some clothes. I just needed to go to the corner store though, so I just tossed on my house coat and my skull cap.
Wait, what shoes did you have on? Because I had on Crocs. You had on slippers.
Some Yeezy slides.
Oh, okay. What you have on, Compton? The boots, right?
Combat boots. Stop playing. I'm always well ready, because when I go to the store, I don't know how y'all go to the store, but I usually drag my little grandbabies with me, or my little minions, I call them, or my headpiece hit women, I call them, when they're in the mosque. But because I got 4 of them, 4 girls. I got too many hands up, huh?
I love that.
I got my live on, and I got Sister Tammy Muhammad is watching me. Sister Zaima Muhammad is watching. Thank you for watching my live. I'm speaking directly to you. We're doing a podcast here. I'm not sure if you're able to actually see that, but thank you for staying on and watching. Thank you.
But so what we do, so we're not our conversation has been so uplifting. I don't even want to take it to where I'm dressed like I'm dressed. I'm usually just dressed like this, period. When I go to Walmart, I don't look like everybody else. I look like I'm going to Target. Like when y'all talk about how y'all go to Target dressed up, that's how I look when I go to Walmart. That's my business. I don't like Target. So, and when I go to Walmart, I'm always looking like the person that don't belong there. But that's how I go. I got my purse belt. I'm always ready to go with my grandbabies. They're acting the fool or doing what they got to do. They got to get them right and keep them tight. But we always are. We keep our head on a swivel, because it's more than just how fast you walked out, where you dress properly. But now you have to make sure your mind is prepared to go outside. Yeah, because going outside now is extremely dangerous for us, especially, I don't know, everybody's city. It's not no more just your city. It's everybody's city. You have to be on point when you leave out. You have to be on point to where when you're are you dressed properly? Are you ready for anything to happen? Or are you in the store with your head and your phone? Are you constantly, are you looking up? Or my husband said, is your head on a swivel, or is your head sitting, you looking like a sitting duck? Mm-hmm. So all that plays a part now. It's just bigger than our clothes. Our mindsets have to be on point, because I know we were watching a young lady in a store by us, and somebody just walked up to her basically, and he just blatantly just bumped her. Okay, why are you bumping me? But basically, were you bumping me to steal my stuff, or were you bumping me to start something? Because now we're dealing with our people are now moving like zombies, and their minds are gone. People are now reacting on a different level. It used to be if somebody brushed up or stepped on your shoe, they say, "Excuse me." But now you may have to honestly set it off. Somebody step on your shoe, they may actually set it off on you. And
Girl.
Are you even ready? If you wasn't dressed properly, are you ready for what you about to encounter?
Come on, teach.
That's right. That's right. Your shoes, all of it make a difference. All of it. And that's something that my husband always tells me. Well, my maintainer, he always asks me, like, keep your head on a swivel. I'd be like, I got you. Mm-hmm. Because I sat and I watched, the shootings and the people, and I'm just like, how in the hell y'all just let somebody walk up on you and just shoot you? You don't hear that pop, 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 pop. I'm ducking already at the first pops. I'm trying to figure out which way I can get. Mm-hmm. And I got my two. I don't care about the groceries. I got my two. If I got a slag and drag, they coming out the store with me. Mm-hmm. You understand? Man, I'm not going in the same damn direction. Everybody want to be nosy. What is you being nosy for? Do you know that be the reason why your highways be all in traffic, because a car is stuck over here and everybody want to see, is it somebody that they know or somebody they can record on their phone? Would you mind your business and drive? Mm-hmm. Yes, keep your head on the swivel. I tell my children, as soon as we walk out of the door, shut your mouth and walk straight to the car.
No, that part.
I don't know. Click, click, go straight to the car. Get in, close the door. I don't want no talking. My attention is not to see why y'all arguing while I'm trying to get up out of here. First off, I don't want nobody watching me while I'm leaving out my door. You're not moving fast enough. I need to get in and get out. When they look and be like, oh, the car is gone, then is when you realize that I'm gone. I don't need you seeing me to leave.
Yes, ma'am. Which goes back to Granny's purse belt. The piece de resistance. We ain't got time for our children have to be on point enough, military minded, to where, first of all, we leave the house, it should be no noise, period. The same thing when we coming back to the house, it should be no noise, period. It should be quiet, because if somebody is in my house, I don't need to alert them and let everybody know that I'm coming back. If somebody's hanging out or hiding out, why am I alerting them that I'm coming, that I'm here? That's right. You should be on a point. Even in the store, I have went back to, I used to think when Mama was crazy when before we went, I don't know, I'm giving my age, but before we used to go to Fetco or a place like that, you had the long talk in the car. Don't touch nothing. Don't look at nothing. Don't breathe at nothing. Don't even think about it. So don't
say my name.
Don't ask me for nothing. Don't ask for nothing. So my mom was serious with that, but I had to take that back. I bought that into with my children also too. Don't ask me for nothing. Don't do nothing. Basically, be on point. Be on point. Because if you're on point, then I don't have to worry as much about you. If we teach our children to be more military minded, to move out in a certain way, then we don't have to be so, because we don't raise a bunch of little computer little heads that they can't even function right. Exactly. One thing I hate to see is children in the grocery store with tablets in their hand.
Oh.
I can't even talk to nobody on the phone when I'm walking up to the register. Like, I be telling my husband, like, yep, I'm at the register. I'll talk to you later. Mm-hmm. Like, I need to see, somebody could think that I'm not watching. Did y'all see the video about the woman when she walked her car? She was taking her groceries to the car, and it was a man that was acting like he was trying to come up to get the cart, right? And then it was somebody else watching him to see if when he got the cart, you know what I'm saying? You ain't finna walk up on me. No, you just not like, to me, I think that should have been obvious, but she wasn't paying attention when she was walking to her car in the first place. And I had one time somebody tell me, like, I want your cart. Get it when I push it over there. Mm-hmm. Get it when I push it over there. Don't walk up on me. Mm-hmm. Oh, I just want the cart. You gonna get more than just this cart. And see, back in that time, they was definitely gonna get some lead. You're gonna get this. You get the cart when I'm done with it. Mm-hmm. You go to Aldi's, they want that 50 cent. You know what I'm saying? No, you got to get the cart when I'm done with it. Don't walk up on me.
I don't go to all these persons because I ain't about to give you no quarter for no basket. Well, what's up, Mo? You got that look in your face, but I'm gonna keep my quarters. You better give me a free basket.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Listen, if I gotta pay for the cart, I ain't gonna shop there.
I ain't go all the money I got to spend in this store. It's bad enough your tomatoes already rotten and I'm paying double for them. No, ma'am. So, but back, all that goes into the mindset of tiptoeing. Are your children tiptoeing? Are your children on point? Is everything ready? Will we go up? It's a production now to leave the house.
Mm-hmm.
But that production should also be preparing everyone's mind as well as their clothing. You know, are you just mentally ready to leave out to come back safely? And that's the whole part that gets me. You know, like I said, we watch the children. When I'm watching the children in the store, my children used to be so on point, Mama. They was moving the basket out of people's way because I wasn't probably paying attention enough. But them boys would be right there. You know, it was like, don't move. I dare you. I double dog dare you to be. I'm not looking for no children. I ain't gonna send nobody looking for you. We ain't send no posses come and look for you. You better be right here by me the whole time. So once again, all that goes to how are we training our children as well as ourselves.
Come on, because that's a whole nother class because they are an extension of us.
That part.
And if we don't teach and train them, then somebody else gonna teach and train them. What they don't need.
Like that.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
They're not gonna like that teaching, and they're not gonna like it neither.
Mm-mm.
They get them handcuffs. They might get tased. They might get beat with the stick. They get put in jail. Hell, that's if they even live.
That part.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If they even live. So
Sister Tracy said, Sister Tracy, Sister Noor Muhammad, thank you, Sister Latrice and sisters. You are so welcome. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you.
And we winded down, ladies. We got 8 minutes left. So in our last 8 minutes, it's going to take us that long to give up all our accolades and all the things that go on. So we're going to start with Mo. Go on and shout out your city, Mo. Go let them know who you are and where you're at.
Yes, thank you, Sister Latrice. My name is Sister Monique Muhammad. I am out of Philadelphia, Muhammad Mosque number 12, or as known as Top of the Clock. I am married to a wonderful brother named Brother Vaughn. Inshallah, coming June, it'll be 10 years for us. We have 7 children, but we actually have more because we have a blended family, but they all older and stuff. I own my own cleaning business, a Cleaning Woman LLC, which became 1 year old this month.
Oh, praise due to Allah.
Praise be to Allah.
Yes, and I also want to thank Allah. I just celebrated my 45th birthday. I did it earlier because of Ramadan. My birthday is March the 26th, but I did it earlier. I want to thank Allah for that. And what else? Oh yeah, make sure you subscribe to all of my channels: Monique the Rap Star, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, wherever. I have a project that's dropping after Ramadan, inshallah. And I think that's it. Have a good evening. I'm out. And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel.
What mosque you at?
She said Muhammad Mosque number 12.
Right.
I think we
go ahead, Granny.
Because it's a little delay. But go ahead, Mary.
Granny is in the city of Compton. Mosque 54. If you've never been to Compton, I'm Mosque 54. You need to come hang out with your sister. We have a good time over in the hood. And by the way, I'm bi-coastal, so I got 2, I don't know if I'm just special like that. And we also are the Region Mosque 27 in Los Angeles. So if you're anywhere, LA, Compton, come hang out with your granny. Come see me. And come, let's let them know who sent you so I can, they know that you got properly invited. Other than that, as you can see, my name is Miss Mahogany. I am Crowns by Mahogany with a K. Crowns by Mahogany is the turbans we do. We do the tam. Yes. My sister's rocking on top of her head.
Woo, Crowns by Mahogany, baby.
You better let them know it. We also are Mahogany Custom Designs. As you can see, one of my dresses. This is my mini moments. This is I call her war ready because she's ready on both sides. She can be cute and she's deadly. What is that? Deadly but dainty.
Come on, honey. Oh, I love that.
On both sides. She's deadly but dainty. And she's reminding you that you don't want none of this, baby. You don't want try Jesus. That's all I'm gonna say. Try Jesus. Okay. But other than that, come and hang out with us. Compton Mosque number 54 and Los Angeles number 27. Follow, like, and subscribe on my pages. Some of my outfits, if you ever seen them, you know that I am a I'm an artist. Keep in mind, I'm an artist, and I'm very
master
sensitive about my.
seamstress. You're a master seamstress.
Oh, Allah is merciful. So you never know, if you see something you like, you better get it, because it may not be back here again. Other than that, I'm gonna give it to my sister. I thank you all for coming and hanging out with us, and we truly appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, follow, and the biggest keyword is share.
Yes.
Shit. It's my turn.
It's your turn.
Your turn, Mary.
Praise be to Allah. Okay, so what I want to do is, first, I want to address the comments. Thank you, Sister Trees and Sisters. You're very welcome. Journal order number 12. That's right. And all journal orders are in effect. Absolutely. We always are especially watchful.
What does being especially watchful at night during the time of meetings?
Absolutely. Yeah. We got them. We got them.
We always
so we got CPT 54 from Sister Tracy, says Noor Muhammad. April Muhammad says all praises due to Allah. 4 hearts for all of us. And she was like, even though she was late, she just tuned in. We still thank you for taking the time to tune in. Thank you. My live, Sister Janelle. Wasa, thank you. Walaikum salam, Sister Charity. Walaikum salam. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so you've been watching and listening. What's the topic? The topic was, have you been modest going to the store? Tiptoeing.
I'm going to the store real quick.
We're going to the store. That was the topic. We have a podcast every week, inshallah. And it's always about modesty. It's either modesty covered in your head, modesty covering your head, modesty covering your body. So that being said, then it says, why do I look like that? The great Harriet Tubman. Praise be to Allah. She called me Harriet Tubman. Well, if you'd seen me earlier today, y'all have been scared of me. I had a brother say he was scared. Now they're stopping, give me some help, because I was going to the store. I just tossed on a house coat, and I think I had on a Scully with a ball on top and some shades, like some little lokes. Like, you didn't want to cross me for real. So
I didn't want to cross
and then sister said general order number 2. Yes.
Come on.
Post in a perfect manner, keeping always on the
alert. That's right.
So, that being said, the last will be the head. I'm from Mosque number 1. This is Detroit, Mecca, 19160 Detroit. If you ever come here, please say Sister Mariam invited you. I have been a master seamstress. I am a master seamstress for 3 decades. 3 decades. For your sister stitches and alterations, I am also a skincare creator. Skincare
a good one might I add.
Stuff, and that Sequential Beauty is 3 years old officially. However, I have been, kind of just doing what I do. You see it when I see it, when I put it up. I am also a student minister. Praise be to Allah. Up under student minister Troy Muhammad at Muhammad's Mosque number 1. And again, as I said before, we have this podcast that comes on, inshallah, every week. And we thank each and every one of you for taking your time to come see us, to come and visit us. Everyone that made a comment, please like and subscribe. My name is Mariam Magdalene on my main page on Facebook. I also have Sequential Beauty. I also have Miss Mac 10. I also have Your Sister Stitches and Alterations. Please hit like, and if you ever follow me on YouTube, I am the late night seamstress. Everything that I do, 9 times out of 10, I'm creating something at night while y'all are sleeping. I'm up working. That's just how I do.
Go ahead, Mary. That's how we do. That's how we get down. No, we don't get down. We don't get down. That's how we get up.
We get up. That's right. We get up. That's right. Yes, I just thought, when I put this on, I was just like, what? I just need to put a little flair on it today. I got my cardigan on, and my top is actually a 2-piece set from Crowns by Mahogany, Mahogany's creation. And I didn't wear the pants. I just wanted to wear the top. It's a long flaring top with the splits on the side. And I put a cardigan on over it. And of course, my tam matches the cardigan. The tam is from Crowns by Mahogany. And this is my own personal scarf. And I just felt like,
listen. We switched Rap Star Wednesday to Saturdays, right?
Right.
That's your head wrap tutorial. You're going to do that for Saturday. Yes, you are, ma'am. And you're going to post it in the group, Cover Me Cute. No one mentioned Cover Me Cute tonight.
Cover Me Cute?
We mentioned it. No.
Well, we on Cover Me Cute right now.
Right, like this is our podcast.
Right
that we
now.
yeah.
We
so,
on
okay.
here, Cover Me Cute. We talk about modesty.
Mhm.
We think about modesty. Oh, and I am Sister Monique does the head wrap, and I do color of the week. So usually when you all see the color is something that I just came up with. I don't know what I'm gonna do next Tuesday. So be prepared. Don't
And
get ready. Be prepared.
I want to make a public service announcement. Now I want everybody to join our Cover Me Cute group on Facebook. And for the Rap Star Saturdays, it's not going to only be me posting hair wrap tutorial. We want our audience. My goal is to teach and to show you how to do it. I just don't want to come on every week and y'all watching me do a hair wrap. Of course, I'm still going to do it, but y'all going to also have to start posting y'all hair wrap tutorials underneath my hair wrap tutorials or just in the group period, because this is a class. It's a class, and I'm teaching how to wear different crowns. So this is the class. Well, it's for me, but it's not for me. It's for y'all. But of course, I'm still learning too. So make sure you like, follow, subscribe to all of our pages. Cover Me Cute on YouTube, Facebook. Where else we at, y'all? Instagram.
I think we're on all of the social platforms, and I know we are on Instagram under Cover Me Cute, I believe. Mm-hmm. All of my stuff just automatically, I think, goes to Twitter. So if you there, I know on Instagram, my name is Miss Mac 10, and that's MZMAC10. Don't ask no questions.
Your stuff goes to Twitter.
No answers.
You got it hooked up where your stuff can go to Twitter.
Yes, it automatically goes in.
That's good, because now we got one of us is on Twitter. Then that's good.
Yeah,
that's good. Keep doing that, Mary.
Yes. So a lot of stuff that I shared automatically goes there. So if you're there, you can find me there too. I'm trying to be everywhere. I want to be who? What's her name? Who is Swag? That's me.
So silly.
We wake up motivated.
Yep.
So y'all, we have hit our 1 hour mark. Miss Mahogany has joined us back. You've been having some horrible technical problems.
I've been having some bad problems, and you know, I'm still a wife. So when the husband walked in, I'm sorry y'all kept missing me, but you know, you still got to feed your man. I got to feed the man.
That's right, honey.
I still have to be.
We do it all. We do it all, Treese.
I'm multifaceted, so y'all forgive my exiting and my rudeness today, but I thank you guys for all your love and support. So we are about to give y'all the greetings, and we're about to say peace and hair grease. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed us.
Come back. See you next week.
Watch out for the new